My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Monster Train. We're going to be playing Random Clan, and upping the Covenant to 5. Minor battles now have additional enemies. So major battles and minor battles also have additional enemies. Minor bosses deal more damage. Ooh, Hellhorned and Umbra. We've got Umbra as the leaders as well. Primal Dust, we've got 2 copies of that in the deck already. I don't really like Primal Dust personally, but well, it's fine, we'll see. Hornbreak, I like having a couple copies of that in the deck. I also have the Torches, so I have some decent targeted damage in the deck already. And Cave In to send all enemy units, friendly and enemy units on the floor. That's very good for getting targets behind your Penumbra. Before I go for that, I'm going to look at the artifacts. First time an enemy unit dies each turn, add 2 morsels to your hand. Seems like a decent play. I'm gonna go for the big one with Trample. We'll use Cave In to put morsels behind it. We'll use Primal Dust to defend it. Seems good to me. Still don't know my game plan from here, but we'll figure that out upcoming. It's totally okay to do that. I'm gonna set up on one of the top floors, so that if any of them do get to me, they're, you know, a lot weaker by that point. But at the same time, I'm also gonna... Yeah. That actually has you full heal back up. Right? You get 5, 5, 5, and then you hit back with your lifesteal and you kill all of them. Damage shield means nothing because of that lifesteal trigger. I don't really want to shuffle Shade Split stuff back into my deck. Weird. Hopefully we have a kill on you. Get some extra health on the top floor. Yeah, any Train Steward just dies instantly. I can put a Magma Morsel behind a Train Steward, have the Magma Morsel kill something by itself, but that doesn't necessary at all. It gets some cards out of my deck. I'm gonna save my lifesteal. Get another stack of it. All right. We'll have all of those cleared out. Give you just a touch more health right there. Even a Train Steward doesn't have the ability to defend Magma Morsel at this point. So I'll set up a second floor. Okay. 1 Magma Morsel there now kills the Clergyman, and then I'm gonna apply 3 stacks of damage shield to you. Right, 3 more stacks of damage shield, as well as a Magma Morsel. Go for it. Easy. I'll take my unit, thank you. Space Prism, definitely. I like Branding Right a lot with the Penumbra here, actually. Get a double stack on it very early. Ooh. Shadow Siege! Ooh, there's an Overgorger already, though? And I have Shade Lamp? The Overgorger, it gains 2 damage permanently. Shadow Siege is very, very, very interesting. I have no clue how the hell I'd be able to cast it, though. Overgorger, this is the actual earliest you can get an Overgorger. It is time to focus on an Overgorger. Merchant of Steel, multi-strike, please. Multi-strike quick. I might re-roll here. No, we have 2 kill floors. One floor is the Penumbra, the other floor is the Overgorger. We'll have 2 floors active at the same time. Multi-strike. Or quick. Do we care about a Heartstone, maybe? It's a lot of health on an Overgorger. Actually, yeah. I think you need that. Large stone, I wouldn't have put that on it anyway. Maybe I just give it another Heartstone. Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine with that. It needs a lot of health so that it can actually afford to stand there, you know? Most enemies enter with spikes 3. That's actually really annoying because it means my magma spikes are gonna, magma morsels rather, are going to attack the enemies. Also means my trampled unit's gonna have a really bad time. Let's look at the map. Next area does have another Merchant of Steel, but I don't have anything to put in the Merchant of Steel. Actually, no, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'll go to the shop. Most I'll do is the Merchant of Magic, rather. Most I'll do is probably see if I can get a small upgrade. Eat all of the morsels, friend. Shade split. Shade split. I'm gonna enhance the size of this one still. I want this fight to go as long as I can get it to go. Because obviously I just want to put more morsels into the Overgorger. First time an enemy unit dies each turn, unfortunately, so I can't get more than just this one. More cells. Alright, let's have a look at our champion deck after this, by the way. See how well it's doing. Packed morsels now makes sense. I was actually very, very keen on seeing that. Don't need any of those. Alright. Overgorger, how are you by yourself without the other buffs? 2265? And that was only one match. It's pretty good. Merchant of Magic, the ability to remove, consume, and add +1 to its cost. We can do that to either the Space Prism or the Packed Morsels. Packed Morsels is probably the way to go, I think. Maybe even cost reduce it afterwards. Before we do that, though, we'll go to the Concealed Caverns, just in case that changes my mind. Stygian Guard consumable card is apply spell weakness to all enemies. Melting Remnant is... It's not reform, is it? I think it's apply burnout to friendly burnout units. And this is apply spikes or regen. I could see spikes. Dang, got the regen. I think my morsels are gonna give me more than enough lifesteal and regen like that. Actually not gonna take that. Happily take the money. Look at the Hellhorned unit. This starting with Rage 4 is a lot better though. Sucks to see an alpha friend and turn down an alpha friend, but the Overgorger demands your attention. Alright, Daedalus. Let's go. I would love Trample. So if I can get Trample Stone, pop that on the Overgorger, pop the Overgorger on the top floor. That's exactly what we're going to want to do consistently. Okay, Overgorger goes on second. Wait, second floor? Do I care if it takes 10 damage? Do I actually? I don't think I do. Max Morsel's death. Ooh, Morsel Miner. Well, I mean, you don't need good morsels, do you? You can just eat any morsels. That's one thing that I think I've only just realized about the Overgorger, is that the Overgorger is happy eating any morsels. Good or bad. Give him whatever you happen to have on hand at the time. I have a lot of directed damage, I just haven't drawn any of it yet. Guessing to destroy that. Just kill you as well. So Shade Splitter. Again, you can eat pretty much anything. Putting Lifesteal on you makes a lot of sense, especially considering if I happen to... No, I'm not going to draw it, but it's fine. If I had happened to draw the... what's it called? Where are you? The Branding Riot, then it would be healing more. Space behind is great, because I'm going to put a bunch of stuff behind you right now. Throw out the torch and sack this unit. Honestly, my champion is just here kind of to clean up a little bit of the chaff before it happens to go up to the Overgorger at this rate. Alright. Hornbreak? Hornbreak. Yeah, I'll take you out. And I could take out the frontline unit here as well and then deal more damage. No, but that's fine. That'll happen next floor anyway. Make sure I don't cast my extra incant trigger on that floor. Fine. That time I start playing those. Unless I double stack one of those, I really don't think I care about them at all, though. Add some morsels. So Shade Split this one. I guess all of this is kind of just fine how it is then. Alright. Hornbreak gets me a full complement of 3 to play here. Torch. That's more than enough. Far more than enough, in fact. Alright, Overgorger, how big are you? That's the end of battle 3. Consume, apply Rage 4, apply Multi-Strike 1, and Ember Drain 4. Yeah, I want Multi-Strike. Give me Multi-Strike. Okay, do I go capacity after this? Because if I do, like, Overgorger 6, so 4, right? So I'd have to have the Space Prism on the same floor, but then I'd be able to get 4 morsels repeatedly behind the Overgorger. The thing is, I'm already getting enough morsels every turn without the Morsel Master. If I did take capacity, I guess I could... No. Because the Penumbra also increases size. No, the Gorger has enough. Especially out of the Shade Lamp. The Gorger definitely has enough. I'm fine. Now, here's the real question. Energy, good for Branding Right, Cave-In, Furnace Stab, Overgorger, obviously. Primal Dusts. All the extra capacity. I think it has to be extra capacity. I can upgrade a lot of those in spell locations just to lower their cost. Umbra unit. There's not really that many Umbra units I want at this point. Overgorger, how you doing? 58.65, pretty good. Apply damage shield 2 to the first friendly summoned each turn. We have no rage in the deck yet, so it doesn't really make sense. Let's take. Get him bigger. Now, the removals here. I mean, it's just train suit, isn't it? Take the HP and move on despite not needing it. Non-boss enemy units enter with spikes 4, and I get a random artifact for it. Oh. That could actually be a problem. An interesting point of order here is I need to know the order in which lifesteal and spike damage occur. Because if you hit the enemies and they have 4 spikes, do you lose your health to the spikes and then gain health afterwards? Or the inverse? That actually matters. That will decide how I do this. I'm going to take the risk. Because if I don't do it now, I never will know. You know, the most frustrating thing about this is that I don't have the ability to also play the Branding Right as well as the Overgorger. Go. We found the lifesteal unit. So next round we would have lifesteal at that rate. Let's go damage, damage shield, damage. Now it's just whether or not I throw out the Furnace Tap. I think I can't throw out the Furnace Tap until like much later. I'm gonna save some HP here. Actually, hang on. Shade Lamp triggered last turn. I can trigger the Shade Lamp again. The Train Steward. Sure. Morsel Miner behind you as well. Sure, we'll just make a big Train Steward, I guess. Okay, now we have lifesteal. So we'll very slowly let that turn resolve in a second. Unfortunately, I don't actually have the ability to kill an enemy target with my spells. Okay. You attack me, you attack me. Honestly, I have 32 health, which indicates that I attack 2 sets of 4 spikes. I have 72 damage though, so I should be on full health. So spikes resolve after lifesteal. Bit of a frustration, but whatever. It happens. It happens. So we need more lifesteal then. Definitely need more lifesteal. Go. First unit I summon each turn also gets 2 damage shields, so I should really be putting important units down first rather than morsels. That's my bad. I don't have any non-morsel units to put down at the moment though, so... definitely gain the damage shields. Right. Let's go with that one in the front, which not only blocks all damage but gets eaten. You in the back. One torch there, getting us 2 more to place. I could Hornbreak there. Or I could just damage shield. Prism Dust. Oh, Prism Dust. That'll be fine. Now I give you multi-strike. And then we watch the fireworks. Got him. Overgorger with Furnace Staff is there. So good. Ooh, yes! 3 magic power, yes! Extending the floors still is kind of nice. I'm gonna get this and still like try and cost reduce it, I guess. Got a lot of things very expensive in this deck that I haven't necessarily had the ability to cost reduce yet. Inferno's not bad here either. Again, the energy. But if we set up the Penumbra on the 2nd floor, then we can use the Inferno not consistently, but we can use the Inferno to occasionally clear down the bottom line. Worst case scenario, we also just try and make it gold. Merchant upgrades for minions don't really appeal to me right now. We do have the Overgorger, and the Overgorger is largely what we're going to be based around. Friendly units gain +2 damage on kill. Nice, so is Jack Strips. Okay. Let's remove the other trained stewards, I think, at this point. Friendly units gain +2 damage on kill. I mean, it does make the Penumbra better over the course of the fight, but I actually don't think I want that. Jack Strips, I mean, Jack Strips just kills the backliners that I'm already adept at killing with my Hornbreak. Hornbreak and Torches, rather. I'm gonna reroll. I'm gonna look for something much better than those. There we go. When you summon your first morsel unit each turn, draw 1. I don't have anything in the effect that has a summoning effect, so... Penumbra there. Move on. Really want to get to a spell shop. Non-boss enemy units heal all health when they move off a floor. Are there going to be 2 Masters of Light on the same floor at the same time consistently? I think worst case scenario, that happens to me once. I don't know where I'm going to find the extra 15 damage to kill that Master of Light, especially considering you sweep, so you'll kill all of my morsels. Kill that manually. I'm just going to double extend the capacity of this area. This is the kind of flaw that's a little bit of an annoyance for us, but this is exactly the kind of reason that I got the previous pickup. being the Inferno. Yeah, looks like this is actually working out for us now. Remember that we always draw after that. Yeah, fine. Kill that one too. Yeah, this is working fine. Let's give you some armor. It's a future lifesteal considerably more powerful. Well, look. If you're gonna give me the furnace tap, I'll take the furnace tap. Pretty much only get to play morsels after that, but that's okay. Pretty much what I wanted. Good work, Overgorger. Get him. Big chomp. Hey, friendly enemies with Rage 3. That's actually really good because it means all of the morsels deal damage as well. Nice. Play damage shield 1 to friendly. That's all of this is too expensive for me. Money is a problem. No, sorry, money. Mana is a problem rather. Ember. I'll pass all of those as well. I have to go over for the merchant magic. I need the ability to caution use some of these spells. Oh my god, double stack. Yes, this will be Ember Drain 8, but it's fine. I only ever play the Furnace Stab when I'm about to end the fight anyway. And then a cost reduce. Crucible extension, probably. Reroll. Remove consume, cost +1. Never mind, I'll never be able to cast it the second time because it costs way too much. Actually, I don't even want to remove consume on anything there. We're better off making things 0 cost than we are making them 1 cost or 2 cost. The reason for that is because Furnace Tap. Full stop. The reason for that is because Furnace Tap. I'm going to make one of the Hornbreaks 0 cost. I think that's probably really important for me to do. It might actually even be important enough for me to give the buff as well. After Fell, we have another Merchant of Magic. Hopefully... Oh, no, wait. We're not going to have a money challenge here because it's a boss. I'm probably going to go Rage. Ember after this. Honestly, if I go Ember after this, I might then be fine with just the upgrades that I just scored. And then the Ember event again. If I get it. Which I think I will. I need to play the Overgorge this turn, so we're just taking damage to the Ultimate Penance. Yeah, it happens. Kind of commonly, actually. Love that we just eat those statues instantly as well. Completely rid of that floor. Extends this one just a touch. Back to morsels as well, baby. The HP on you. Then overstack this floor. Gorger, what is your size actually right now as well, Gorger? Yeah, 126.71. I honestly think at this point, like, I could probably just Furnace Tap and wait. I'm not far from just doing that. Fine. Play both the Primal Dust out. We're never going to get any value from them. If I had the ability to clear my debuffs or anything like that, it'd be so good. One thing I didn't think about is the damage I'm about to take to a bunch of these Scourges. Definitely should have thought about that, as it turns out. Okay, note for myself in the future. Whatever you just did, don't do it. Don't do this. This, the thing you just did, bad. Don't do it. I'll remove you before you put more in my deck. And now we are kind of okay. If we end up losing as a result of this, oh, that's gonna be hilarious. Well, you know, it'll be sad. I'm already winning, so I'll take the weight of contrition out of hand. Yeah, that was way too early to do it. Figured that was probably the case, but I wasn't thinking about the Scourges at the time. That's my bad. Shroud Morsels creates 3 copies of Morsel Unit. I need to know whether or not this makes those morsels on the same floor. Or if it puts them into your hand. Because if it makes them on the same floor, it's ridiculous. If it puts them into your hand, it is okay. Gorge abilities trigger an additional time. A little bit late, but yeah, a little bit late. But our Overgorger could be twice as large. Actually, make the other pawn break basically the same. Double stack. Double stack for way more armor is also really appealing here. There's also double stack the damage shields, but I'm honestly not super enthused about doing that anymore. What's the cost? I can purge a card. Honestly, like, Cave-In is never useful for me right now. But Primal Dust is, like, extremely never useful for me. Bye, Primal Dust. Your Gorge effect got changed to lower HP. That's unfortunate. I'll take the big Penumbra. The monstrous Penumbra. Start a battle, enemy units appear on each floor. Just gonna put Wilt Wings on the top floor. That's fine. Yeah, I have no problem with that. Especially if I get one of my damage spells in the opening hand. And I do. Set you up on the bottom floor. You there. Give you 2 Morsel Excavators. And I have to extend that room, definitely. So now we have Lifesteal. But we don't have Multi-Strike or anything like that. Oh! Although now we have Shade Splitters that are going to deal damage themselves. Ooh. Alright, let's Inferno that floor, gaining 2 more imps. 2 more imps, rather. 2 more morsels. That clears the enemies there. I'm going to play the Primal Dust for nothing. Just get rid of it. I need to be earmarking my damage spells for these winged conduits more often. Yeah, that's going to be a problem, though, if I happen to not get any of them on previous turns and then get all of them on the same turn. There's always going to be a little bit of annoyance. Go. Furnace Tap, you are beautiful poison. I'm sorry. I can't talk to you right now. Do I descend this whole floor? Yes. So what are the benefits of descending that whole floor? Well, the big one is that now I can put excess morsel units on the top floor and then just cave them in later. So I can set up a cave-in turn effectively. Not effectively, literally. Let's touch that one. That's great. Morsel Miner. I need to know how the Shroud Mitosis goes, but I should play down more morsels first. Let's go damage shields. Damage. It does create them on that floor. And it's 3 copies. Sorry, I was thinking 3 total, but no, it's 3 extra. Of course it's 3 copies. It says 3 copies. I should have known that, but hell yes. This has 7 max limit, so I can't even cave in right now. Gonna start extending the size of this, given what I just did. Perfect. Yeah, Overgorger is fine for the boss already. Sure. Sure, I'll do that. One more Shade Splitter. Awesome. Lovely. Overgorger getting mad big. Grinding right as well. Won't break nothing, and then just punch more damage shields. Can't cave them in. Great. So that's a good example of what happens if you try and cave in into a full floor. They just said can't move. So I think my next fight is the final. Yeah, looks like my next fight is the final. I don't need any of those. Or any of those. All right. Hellbent. Hellbent is dupe. Dupe is probably another furnace tap, to be entirely honest with you. I'm actually more keen on going this way and trying to find permafrost. +2 capacity on the middle floor. Thank you. Friendly units gain +3. That actually defends them against sweep, just in case sweep happens to happen. I'm not going to be able to reroll and buy another thing there, so let's... I could upgrade one of the torches so that it burns out in the first cycle here. It's only 20, so it's probably worth doing. Just reduce the cost of Inferno. Reroll. Ooh, permafrost. Thank you. Permafrost on the furnace tap, so I get it at the right time. Another magic power removal, and then another cost reduction on maybe a crucible. No, Shroud Mitosis. Yeah, we'll always have a play for Shroud Mitosis. Move 2 cards from the deck. Final is probably honestly like... Actually, Shade Splitters. Yeah, Shade Splitters are an extremely bad way to get morsels. Alright, Seraph, let's go. Friendly units enter with sap 3, and then you're also going to continue sapping them. It's annoying. If I had debuff clear, I would have taken it. Although debuff clear is under Melting Remnant, I believe. Yeah, here's the unfortunate thing. The light wings that get spawned on the top floor. I do need the Penumbra to be taking the damage for the Overgorger. I'm gonna set up the Overgorger on the top floor to start with, and then I'll descend it later. 1, 2, 3, and then 5 spaces. So we'll put space prism there. So now we have 6 spaces behind it. First things first, let's start torching out those backliners. While you're on that floor, I might as well extend it a little so that I can put some morsels behind you. In particular, you only really care about HP right now. And then I can honestly just put these on the middle floor, right? Because then when I descend the Overgorger, they'll just eat them. Yep. Torch to kill a backliner. Actually, I could have killed the Gilded Wing with that. Actually, no, I should have not killed the Gilded Wing because it does less damage. A couple extras of those. And then start setting up on the top floor for the ability to descend those later. The Penumbra Champion is really basically just here to buy me time. Actually, setting up... Ooh. Setting up morsels on the top floor actually gives us the ability to do some stuff with the with killing those enemy minions there. Neat. That was going to be the case, frankly. Okay, and then cave in. Also lowering the boss to that floor. Okay. Do have to Shroud Mitosis. I do also have the ability to kill an enemy with a spell. There's a Branding Strike right now. I just have to defend myself, though. And if I could put a lifesteal unit behind you, I would. Can't though, so I won't. No, I could have. No, I could have crucially extended that floor and then... Yeah. Yep. That was possible. That one's my bad. Dang it. I hate it when it's my bad. Why gotta be someone else's fault? Right. See, now we have a problem. Do we? Hang on, do we have a problem? Pull the front line of myself manually. Pack some morsels. Do another one. Another one. It might be time to Inferno and give up on the bottom floor. So I can get 40 more armor. Actually, I can defend myself with the 40 more armor. It's fine. I'm not gonna give up on the bottom floor yet, I guess. It's gotta be the final round now, right? No? Evidently not. Okay, kill the multi-strikers with the Hornbreak. They'll also kill you because it's exact damage, and then it kills this one afterwards. Let's go Morsel Jeweler. Tosis on you. Wish I could put that back. You go down another floor though. Set you up on the next floor. Great. Okay. Well, now I finally have the Crucible extension. I don't want it. It's officially too late. But again, to be fair, it is too late as a result of me. I take full ownership and responsibility of that mistake, and I will try and use it to better judge in the future and have fewer mistakes now. One break kills, and I just summon some more units. Then break again, and then Shroud Motosis on the best unit among them. Overgorger with 508 damage and 3 multi-strike is pretty good. It's decent, at least. It's fine. I mean, it's a little weak, but we managed to win with it. I mean, it's a miracle we won. I'm just gonna change my opinion down constantly. My actual is it was pretty damn good, but the spell supplements from the Hellhorn were 100% necessary to make sure that we didn't die to other effects. Also, I really like the Inferno pickup. Shroud Mitosis very, very, very much impressed me. Primal Dust did not. Primal Dust impressed me about as much as Primal Dust usually does, which is, it doesn't. Looks like I've had all of the Umbra leads as well as secondaries win, as well as Stygian Guard as well. Interesting. So there's a couple combinations still that I haven't played, but we'll see should we happen to randomize into any of those soon. For the moment, though, as I go to the run summary screen, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Monster Train. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. There's a playlist in the description down below with all of my content on this game, past, present, and future. If you are still here, today, a couple hours after this comes out live, I believe 6 hours after this comes out live, I'm going to be streaming Monster Train on Twitch, but after that, like, I'm going to be streaming 2 hours of Monster Train on Twitch. After that 2 hours of Monster Train on Twitch on my own channel, I'm going to be streaming 2 hours of Monster Train on the Good Shepherd channel in order to celebrate the release. Hopefully you'll join me then. But again, my name is Rhapsody. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.